Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here today. Steamboat High School here, JV game. Middle Park setting up to take on Steamboat. We start in about 8.5 minutes. Looks like we've got audio now. Microphone issue there, but I should be live and recording. Bunch of commentary missed, but maybe that's for the best. Johnny Vela now, ball behind the net. He's got Finn to his left, sends it up the right side. That's Zach. Up and over to Fletch. Down to 39, Jacob Trail and back to Fletcher. Jacob Trail so far been a beast in his first lacrosse season, senior season. Ball now sent back to Finn. He'll make a move, drive to the middle, sends a pass up, doesn't connect. Steamboat now picks up that ground ball. He's headed the other way with speed. Defense setting up here. Sends it long. Kaysen intercepts the pass. He'll have a chance here to control it. He'll pass short over to Eli. Eli long. Nobody's there. This ground ball gets picked up by Steamboat. Slashed out again, though. It's back on the ground. Steamboat is able to recover. So Steamboat now has some space behind the net. Sends it up to the top of the box and over. Now Steamboat sees a shooting lane. This one hits a player in front. Denny battling for the ground ball. Whistle's blown. And he's down on the ground here. Dennis Turk nursing his leg. Coach Chamberlain's going to run over from the sideline to assess this situation. Denny is brought back to his feet. He's limping off the field. Didn't see quite what happened there. Looks like the substitution will be made for Cooper Brannon. Another long stick. He will run back out onto the field. And Denny will most likely be nursing that one until Saturday. Saturday varsity and JV play at 5:30 and 7:30, I believe. Varsity first. That pass goes wide, and that ball will be headed for Steamboat. So Steamboat will send it down and out here. They recover the ball. That one's a shot, I suppose. Steamboat now. He takes a few stick checks from the Zorn. Finds his teammate in the top of the box. Clark holding the outside. Steamboat takes it back to X. Stick check, and there goes the ball and his stick. That was a nice play by Eli Redding. He gets the ball up to Kaysen, down to Zorn. Breakout successful. Zach Becker is going to take it over half. Now that is 21, Tucker Hobson. He's got the ball here, sends it back to the top to Zach. Zach moves down to that left side, switches spots with Tucker. He'll send it down a little lower. Then Mullane with the ball behind the net. He'll make another move, finds the front, takes it out though, doesn't like what he sees. A spin move there. Ball checked loose. Steamboat now headed the other way. Hit on Middle Park. He contains the ball. And Steamboat will get it back behind. Pass wide. Middle Park ball. Give the clock a chance to update here. Case and Moon with it. He'll send it up to 32. Can't say I know who that one is. Also blown 32. That is Cooper Brannon. Not a part of our usual lineup. Again, missing Denny Turk, but Cooper steps in there and he'll carry it around the side. This whistle will be blown though. Steamboat will collect to begin the play. Down on that short side on the box. Sends it up top. And again, finding space. Hawked down there by number 39, Jacob Trail. Steamboat now moves it around. A shot on the ground. That'll be Steamboat's ball. 3 minutes to go here. So Steamboat will send it in behind the net. Oh, a little fake ball play. Even got the cameraman. Now Steamboat to the top of the box. Over, down, a shot. Saved by Moon. And a nice one. Him now to break out. He will hold it himself before making that pass up to Zach Beckers on that far side. Zach now down low. A shot wide. It was close. Johnny Vella, the first one to that ball. And John Vella here takes a timeout. Let's take a look at one of those saves. Case and Moon there on that one. Shot comes in from the top of the box. Kaysen gets a piece of it down low. Good save there. Send us back the other way. 2 minutes, 14 seconds to go here in this first quarter. This game has been even so far, offensively and defensively, between Middle Park and Steamboat. That verdict will truly be decided down there by Quinn Miller, taking stats and photos. Special thanks to her for helping out the team. And now we all head back to our positions. Middle Park will start with the ball in the offensive zone here. 2 minutes, 14 seconds to play left in this first quarter. And Denny Turk will return here to the defensive line after nursing that hamstring. We'll see how that affects him to move on. Finn Mullane here with the ball behind the net. He'll send it up top to Sal. Sal drops it but quickly recovers. Now him over to Toby Rayburn. Toby sends it down. That's number 5, Johnny Vella. Vella finds Finn Mullane again behind the net in that X position. That's where the magic comes from. He'll take a dart to the center up to Johnny. Nice spin move around. He's thrown down. Flag on the field. And that just won't fly. So here, Johnny Vella, nice spin move, but then is just cross-checked down to the ground. Middle Park will be in a man-up situation here. Ball will start in the stick of number 25, Toby Rayburn. Steamboat switches out, gets a pull down there on the field. Middle Park here passing back and forth. Playing man up. So there's always somebody open. You just got to find him, find the right lane, and then find the back of the net. Toby Rayburn back over to Sal. Sal finds Zach. Some wheel action, a shot, just wide. Johnny Vella's going to win that one. A minute 12 here to go. So him with the ball now. He'll find Zach behind the net. Some shifting around done. Zach looks for something. 1 minute to go here. Zach sends it up. And long. Whistle blown. That's over and back. So that'll be Steamboat to possess here with 50 seconds to go. And he will start by taking the ball in with some speed. A shot way high. Steamboat first to that one. So they will maintain possession. 42 seconds to go. Steamboat now with the ball behind the net. Sends it up. Pass goes wide. Recovered by Eli Redding up to Kason Moon to break out. Kason Moon sends it up to Zorn, but he can't quite hang on. And the ball here is going to go out in favor of purple. Toby Rayburn here with it. We got 20 seconds to go. Toby sends it up to Johnny. Short time here. Johnny will make another spin move. Dangerous shot. Wide. Off the sideline. Purple to it. We got 8 seconds here. Sends it up a shot. Saved. Out again. 2 seconds to go. Johnny Vella will have it here. One last chance to make something happen before the quarter break. He sends it out front. A shot. Pass goes wide. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Just because I have it saved here, we're going to take a look at that one more time. Again on this play, Finn makes a nice move up to Johnny, and Johnny jukes that guy out of his socks. Cross-checked down to the ground. That gave Middle Park the chance there on that man-up situation. They just couldn't make anything happen. Now we've got a minute and a half until the second quarter begins. Shot and a save. That's Rocco. Looks like we've regained audio here. I apologize again for the technical difficulties. Middle Park now will have it. I apologize. Steamboat with the ball at top of the box. He'll send a shot on. Wide. Rocco makes a move for it. No need. That one's wide of the net. Steamboat now with the ball on that left lower side of the box. Playing up and down. He gets checked. This ball is going to go to Toby here. Possession foul. I apologize. Trail here with the ball. And he will run it across half. Using his legs on this one. Sheds a check and tries to make the pass, but Steamboat comes up with it. And Steamboat makes a pass wide of their own. A big hit there from Toby. Steamboat does, however, recover the ground ball after the hit. They will have it now on the top of the box. Sends it down low and across behind the net. That pass goes wide. And this will be Middle Park's ball. 9 minutes, 5 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Middle Park sends it down to Rocco. That pass a little too high for him. Middle Park, though, able to recover the ground ball, get it back up to Rocco. This one's sent up. Lincoln there. Sends it high. Ground ball, though, picked up by Steamboat. They find some space here up top. Steamboat takes a few stick checks. Tries the center here. That ball pops out. Battle for the ground ball. Sent behind the net. Rocco recovers it. Tries to make a hit on him, but Rocco dodges. Ball falls out the back of his stick, however. Steamboat unable to take advantage of the open net now. They have some space up top on the box. He will send it down and over. Steamboat now taking their time on that top right-hand side, far side of your screen. They will send it down again and low. Behind the net now, Steamboat has the ball. He will try to make a play on the center, trips over that white line on the field. Flag is down on the field. That one will be called a trip, I believe. We'll have a second look here, but Middle Park will be man down. Trips over that white line. I don't know quite what was seen there, but that will be a penalty for us. And so purple to go man down. That's one to watch back. That penalty will be taken by number 35. Again, numbers and names. It's hard to tell when they all have their helmets on. But I'll try my best here. Now, Steamboat, man up. The ball in their offensive zone. The top of the box. And over to the side and down. Another drop pass. Stick skills have been an issue for Steamboat so far. Drop passes left and right. That one, they're able to recover. Although another pass gone wide, this time is recovered by Middle Park. Player trips, checked ball, pops out, and is loose on that far sideline. Now it'll be sent down to Steamboat on their own end, and they will break back out, headed up. Now Steamboat sets up on offense. He will send it down. Another Steamboat drop pass. Nobody to take care of it. Man down situation. And so Steamboat now behind the net. They will toss it up and across. Middle Park now out of the box. Steamboat with another drop pass. Again, breaks his own ankles on the red line. Toby does not take control of the ball after that one, but he checks the stick. Another drop pass from Steamboat. They do quickly recover. And that one comes weird out of his stick. But again, nobody to pick up the ground ball. Middle Park playing safe, playing defensive here. Steamboat drops another pass. Their coach will have something to say about that one. Now sent wide. Up to the top here for Steamboat. He finds some space down low. A shot saved by Rocco. And a nice one. What a save there by Rocco. Headed back up the other way, but Middle Park can't take care on the breakout. Steamboat will have a break here and another shot. And another save by Rocco. He has been on fire in these last 30 seconds. Steamboat will recover off the shot. They now have space in the offensive zone to the top of the box. Down low. Across. Finds space in the center. A shot. Wide. Might have gone off Rocco's stick. Now the ball up front. Rocco picks this one up. And it's a shame I can't save two replays at once. Rocco now. He possesses the ball after a series of several great saves. And he is hawked down. Hangs on to it though. Sends it far. Not a direct connection, but Middle Park will come out with this one, although he is checked down to the ground. Little under 4 minutes to play here. This will be Middle Park's ball. That's Tucker Hobson playing with it up top. And some nice footwork from him. He makes a spin move around the man. His stick, though, checked back out from behind, out of his hands. Steamboat now headed the other way. And that check there will cause the whistle to be blown. Flag is down on the field. And that will be for purple number 25, Toby Rayburn. Will serve this penalty. Let's take a look here at one of these saves from Rocco during the break here. Moves through a couple guys. Rocco comes down there nice with it. Sometimes it's as simple as that. Goalies can steal you games. And Rocco's having a good one tonight. Steamboat now will be man up. Toby in the penalty box. And they find a shot here. Another save by Rocco. We'll go ahead and watch that one back here soon. Rocco now sends it up to Jacob Trail, but he is checked from behind. That one's apparent. So Jacob Trail will get free possession of the ball, and he will elect to take it over half. Shoulders a man. Recovers the ball here, and he will send it up. Picked up down here by Tucker. He sends it down long. Johnny Vella and Miles racing to it. Miles will collect. He'll send it back up and high. 24, that is... Not sure who that is, but now it's Judah with it. He'll send it over. Just can't quite collect. Jacob Trail now on that far side. He will put a big hit on, but loses the ball. Ball out front. Miles scores. And a little bit of a strange sequence on that one, but a Middle Park goal nonetheless. Let's go ahead and watch this one again as I update the clock. That is 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go here. Ground ball out front, squirts out to Miles. He dishes it into the center for a Middle Park goal. They now lead 1-0 here as this second quarter draws to an end. This will be Owen Lee, that number 15 on your short side. Taking the face-off there was number 12, Salvador Stokold. And after a battle on the ground, Steamboat will come up with it. Sal, though, not giving up quite yet. He makes a nice stick check to make Steamboat let go. Battling valiantly, and now it flies out of the Steamboat stick. Whistle blown again. And this will be Purple's ball. I apologize, red ball. Sal's ball. Ooh. There we go. Now Toby will have it. Sal switches out there on the top side. Jacob Trail will trot down from that right side of your screen. Toby now takes a shot, goes off a player in front. Steamboat looking for a fast break. Can't quite get the ground ball. He takes a hit here from Jacob Trail. The ball continues to roll across the field on the ground. Battle is won by Steamboat. Whistle blown. That's a timeout. 1 minute, 10 seconds left here in this second quarter. And one more look down there at that goal. Jacob Trail, big hit there. Loses the ball though on the hit, and he kicks it out to Miles, who's able to finish there. Puts Middle Park up 1-0 here. And they hold that lead coming down to the end of the second quarter. And for those of you at home, please let us know how we're doing. We're trying to make this stream better and better every day. If you have comments, suggestions, please send those into the YouTube chat. I'll read them when I can, or in band. Again, anything I can do for you guys that would help out these streams, it would mean a lot to me. Now back to the game. Rocco trots back out in goal. Kason Moon there played that first quarter, but Rocco's coming down to finish it. And this will be Steamboat's ball at the top of the box to go here with 1 minute and 10 seconds in the second quarter. Steamboat sends it over and down. Now behind the net. Takes his time with it. Although he hasn't got much. 1 minute to go here. Tries to make a move into the center. Sends it up. A pass goes wide for Steamboat. They recover that ground ball. Now Steamboat gets that stick in there. That's Rowan, number 35. Rowan gets his stick in there. Ball pops loose, but Steamboat picks it up here. 30 seconds to go. Steamboat sends it down the outside. Over to the top. And a shot. Steamboat will score there. Finds his lane, and sometimes that's all it takes. So Steamboat will equalize with only 18 seconds to go here. That one just results from a small breakdown on defense and a well-placed shot to that top right side. on Rocco. Now we've got a tie game. Here again, take that face off. I can't quite see the number, but I believe that is Sal Stokold. No, Zooks on that face off. Toby Rayburn on the near side to come and collect. Zooks doesn't need the help. He'll take this one on his own. Only a few seconds to go here, though. He has that ball on that right side. And he will hold it to the end of the quarter. That is the end of the half, as a matter of fact. And the game is tied. 1 goal Steamboat, 1 goal Middle Park. And we are looking at a 5-minute halftime here. So 4.5 minutes till these guys get back up to play. Middle Park catching their breath down there on that side. Steamboat on the other side of the field. They're getting some other players ready to go, and it's quite apparent from where I'm sitting. Steamboat's got the manpower. And despite that, this game remains tied 1-1. worth something. There we go. Some more microphone issues there. I apologize. Now we're back and set to go. A nice goal there. Y'all just saw that was from Miles, or a nice goal from Miles. The one you just saw was the equalizer. Steamboat took the end of the half to tie this game up. Now we head into the third quarter, 1-1. Zooks to take this face off. And he wins it back. Middle Park now, taking the ball up. And that's Toby Rayburn, the birthday boy. 18 today. You won't be able to recover that ground ball, though. It'll be picked up by Eli. Push, though. White ball here. And so Steamboat will take it up there. A little error happens, and that'll be a Steamboat goal. Shot there comes unexpectedly. And Steamboat now will take the lead here. Apologize, 2-0, 2-1. Early here in this third quarter. And that one just came 22 here. Gets the ball out top. Takes a shot. Rocco doesn't quite see it. Middle Park near. Now here. Looking to regain momentum after that one. And Zook will win this one back. Now the ball will be sent back to him and to number 12. That's Salvador Stokold. Sal will take a drive and a shot. Wide, though. And the verdict is this ball goes for purple. So that's Johnny Vella with the ball in his stick there. He'll drive it up the side and a shot. That one also goes wide. 11 minutes on the dot here to play. Ball sent back up. Middle Park still on offense. Fletcher Callahan will send it up and over. Now the ball ends up in the stick of Johnny Vella, the lefty. Johnny will send it back up top. That's Owen Lee. Owen sets the pick. And a shot again wide. So now, this will be number 2, Zach Becker's play with it. He hits a little spin move, sends it up top, a shot and a goal. Started off a nice move by Zach Beckers, finds him in the front, and that is number 8, Finn Mullane with the goal. Zach Beckers driving up the left side, one hand on the stick, turns around and sends it to the top, up to Finn. Finn comes down with it, and another goal there for Middle Park. And I'm realizing now I forgot to play my horn. Might as well just give it to y'all. Beautiful goal there to equalize for Middle Park. Now the score is 2-2. 10 minutes, 26 to go here. That face-off lost by Sal. Steamboat with the ball. The Steamboat will send it down and over across, behind the net. Now he'll make a move and head back up with it. Ball finds the center, but the pass can't quite connect. Steamboat now on the ground. Whistle's blown. And that will be Steamboat's ball. 10 minutes to play here. Steamboat will have it on top of the box. He'll send it over. Some dangerous position in that center of the field. Middle Park holds it down. Pass off the top of his stick. Sal will come down on top of it, makes it difficult to pick up. He'll send a couple stick checks. He can't quite get the ball loose. A shot there is blocked. Middle Park will come out of it. A hit from behind. Hand up in the air from the ref. Purple will come out with it. That's a Middle Park ball. A nice stick move there. Taken across half by Middle Park. Up now to Johnny Vella. Vella there. Sees Zach behind the net. Vella, though, will hang on to the ball. He takes a full lap around the field before dishing it off. Oh, ball's in front and a goal. A little awkward cameramanship there, but the ball is in the back of the Steamboat net. That's what counts. We'll watch that one back for what it's worth. Here again. Ground ball grabbed there. 23 shot in the goal. It's as simple as that. Ground balls win the games. And now Middle Park recovers the lead with 8 minutes, 40 seconds left to play. So you got Lincoln. That's that long stick midfielder on that short side. Jacob Trail takes the face off. Can't quite come out with it, though. This will be Steamboat's ball. Steamboat playing with it behind the net. Steamboat, some good ball movement here on the near side. They go back and forth, up, over, and across. Looking for a lane, can't quite find one. Now they here have one to the center, but that shot is well over the net. Steamboat is first to it. So just under 8 minutes to go here. Steamboat takes it out from behind the net, up to the top of the box. Another shot here. Good save by Rocco. Him now to break out. Sends the ball up to Jacob Trail. Now one finds a stick of, and I believe that's Rowan. Rowan checked out. Whistle blown. This will be Steamboat's ball here. I apologize. This is a timeout. Right, so we return to Gardner Field here. And this ball will be for number 4, Judah Thomas. Middle Park sets up in the offensive zone. Judah will send it right on over and down and across. That's Zach Beckers. Johnny Vella a little open on that far side. Zach can't find him, though. Now the ball goes to Finn down the center. Middle Park takes the opportunity to reset here. The ball makes its way back up top to Judah Thomas. Ball fake there. Now he sends it over Johnny Vella. This time with a man on him. Carries the ball with one hand. Small move and sends it over to Zach. Not Zach Beckers. That's number 8, Finn Mullane. Finn Mullane thrives in that X position. Now he'll switch out for Fletcher, who finds himself behind the net. Johnny Vella takes a ripper of a shot there. Off a body, and you know that one had to hurt. He will recover the ball here off the shin. Back in the corner behind the net. Little poke. Johnny Vella sheds the attacker. Makes another move. Pass over Judah. Judah back to Johnny. Johnny finds Zach behind the net. Middle Park really taking their time here to set up on offense. And a pass there, far and wide. So Steamboat will come up with this one. We've got a little under 6 minutes to go here. Steamboat with the ball to take it across the half. And he will do just that. Steamboat behind the net. Middle Park here just trying to slow the game down. They lead with 5 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Steamboat here takes a shot. That one goes off a helmet. And another shot and a goal there. Couple consecutive shots. Middle Park just can't quite stop the bleeding there for only a few seconds, and that's all it takes. Another Steamboat goal, and this one again is tied. Bear with me here as I work to get this clock updated. This will be Zach Beckers to take the face-off down here on his near side. Number 18. And then down out far, that's Hayden St. Germain. So Zach on the face-off. He gets it back again. Seems to be his signature move. Now the ball picked up here by Hayden. Another spin move. Several we've seen in this game. He'll find Johnny Vella on that right side. Johnny Vella spinning around. Back and forth. Takes a check to the head. No whistle there. He'll find Fletch up top. Playing with the ball, that's Tucker Hobson. Tucker will send it down to Zach, but the pass can't quite go. So that'll be Steamboat's ball down low. Steamboat breaks it out now with a long run down that right side. That's Miles attacking the ball, but he will step back into defensive formation here. Steamboat, big shot, and another Steamboat goal. That one comes in from that top left-hand side. Steamboat will lead now. That one just comes in from that top right, a ripper. Miles comes crashing down on top of him after that one, but he can't quite get on top of the ball. That one goes top right and in. Jacob Trell now out to take the face off. And this lead has changed hands several times throughout the game. Hopefully we've got one more in us. This will be Jacob Trell's ball. Not sure quite what he did, but Ball in his stick. Sometimes that's all you need to know. Now it is in the stick of Johnny Vella. We'll move the ball back down Finn Mullane behind the net. Then coming back out. Finds Jacob up top, a shot. Can't go. Now this ball will go for Steamboat. Long stick makes a play up top. Hit there though. Ball jumps out and back to the Steamboat end. They will recover it.
Good job.
And a pass high.
Okay.
Steamboat now driving up. Save there by Rocco. He's had quite a few in this game. He will now have a chance to break out. Fakes the pass. Now he sends it over. That is number 10, Eli Redding. Make a move on the ball, and he'll send it back up to Rocco at midfield. And Rocco finally getting the ball over. He sends it now up to Johnny. Johnny can't quite recover, but he'll fight for that ground ball. Nice catch out of the air from Steamboat, and they'll take it back the other way. Steamboat now gets up front. Shot off the post. Middle Park recover the ground ball. That's Eli over to Rocco and up. This one will be sent back all the way up to Toby. Again, his birthday. See if we can have some birthday magic. He'll send it over to Johnny, who shoots off the back of the net. And it'll be Middle Park to this one. So we've got a little over 2 minutes to play here. Middle Park with the ball behind the net. That is number 1, Kason Moon, with the short stick. He'll fight for it behind the net. Don't see him coming out of the cage very often. He is now, though. Let's see if we can find something special. That, however, not quite it. We'll get a couple changes here. That pass out of bounds. And Steamboat will take it. So now Steamboat with the ball. A little over a minute and a half. 2 in the quarter. Whistle's blown. That's a timeout for Steamboat. And they lead this one as the time runs down in this third quarter. They are up 4-3. This one has just been back and forth, back and forth. Let's take another look at this one. Ball here for Steamboat. Shot from out front. Off the post there. Middle Park, Eli Redding with the ground ball. Those posts as a goalie are your best friend. And they save Rocco there. He has also had several wonderful saves of his own in this game. Not quite enough. Steamboat leads 4-3 with a minute and a half left in this quarter. And there we go. Flag down on the field there. We've got a minute 25 left. This will be Middle Park in the box. So we are man down. Lost the ball there, but regained it. Steamboat playing man up in our zone. They will send it down, up, and across over to the top of the box. Now down to the center. That shot is blocked. Steamboat comes up with the ground ball. They will send it down. Another block. Steamboat coming up with this ground ball. And they will have more time to play. Man up here. Moving the ball around. Steamboat looking for their lane here. Only 30 seconds to go. Steamboat makes a few switches. Middle Park now. Even strength. Another ground ball down. Only 12 seconds to go here. He will send it up to the top of the box. A shot. Save there by Rocco. He will hold on to it to finish the quarter. And that was a nice save there. Coming off that top side. Steamboat sends it over. Shot from there up high. Rocco comes out with the ball. And that'll take us now into the fourth quarter of play. Steamboat leads 4-3.
Appreciate you.
All right, so Zach now will take this face off. You've got Jacob Trail here on that near side. Cooper, I believe, is that LSM there on that far side. Face off here to begin the fourth quarter. And Zooks will win it back again. So Jacob Trail now here to collect. And he will bring it up that side. Sends it down low. Dangerous ball with Hayden St. Germain. Can't quite pick up the ground ball. So now Steamboat will come up with it. Sends it over to their goaltender to break out. Long lob down the field. This one will be battled for on that far sideline by the Steamboat bench. Steamboat coming up with it. And they move into their attacking zone. Ball comes out of his stick there. Everybody looking for the shot. Now Zach will recover. He spends some time, doesn't quite go over, so not over and back. He does send that pass down to Jacob Trail, but it goes awry. Now Steamboat will take it back down to the other side. They enter the box here with 10.5 minutes to go in the game, leading 4-3. And Middle Park looking to put together some quick offense. Big collision there in the center. No flag down. This ground ball here recovered by Steamboat. Middle Park reassumes defensive position as this ball goes out and wide. So that far pass will be collected here. Not by number 39, Jacob Trail, but he will set up to receive this pass. Of course, though, electing for his best option. Great option there in Rowan McNeil. I was looking there at the goaltender, Rocco Miller, and the ball will find him. Now he sends it far up to Jacob finally. Jacob sees some net, pass in tight. Hayden St. Germain across, intercepted by Steamboat. Now back to their goaltender, breakout and headed the other way, back and forth for the last couple minutes. This one won't quite go. Middle Park recovers that pass. And a nice play here. Ground ball comes out. Middle Park with it. That's Salvador Stokeld on the near side, top box. He'll drive the center, hangs onto the ball, bounce shot into goal for Sal. The tying goal. And a good one. Wow, Salvador Stokeld with that one. Play the horn. Let's take another look at this. Sal here makes a move to the center. Takes a body, holds on, bounce shot, top left. Wow. What a goal here from Sal. They tie it up. Let me make sure this stays updated for y'all. 4-4. 9.25 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. That's Zook to take the face off. So Zooks wins it back here. And now the ball finds the stick of... Apologize. The ball finds the stick now of Finn Mullane. He sends it up to the center. Hayden St. Germain with a shot. Makes the save, but he can't quite find it. And that ball's caught there by Steamboat. Now they're headed quickly the other way. That pass, though, out of bounds. It was a nice long pass, but the shot doesn't quite find the net. Now Rocco to break it out. He sends it up to Rowan. Doesn't quite collect the pass, but he's able to grab the ground ball. Only a few seconds here to get it over. He's able to kick it back to Rocco. Rocco's got to send it down. Makes it in time. So Steamboat sends it back there. A long shot and a goal. Wow. Ball going back and forth, back and forth. Hard to keep the camera on top of that one. Rocco wandering out of the net. He sends it long for the goal. Steamboat now will lead with only a few seconds left. We can see and take another look. Oh, that's another look at Sal's goal. Not that one. 5-4 for Steamboat. And that one sent from midfield, chucked long. So that one will give Steamboat the lead now. 8 minutes, 6 seconds to go. And another face-off. This one taken by Jacob Trail. He wins it forward, but can't quite hold on to the ball. So Steamboat will take it back across half. Whistle blown. This will be a free ball for White. So Steamboat will set up here in the offensive zone. Jacob Trail, little stick exchange on that far side. Apologize, it's Middle Park with it. Purple ball, that's Tucker's. He will find Judah down there. Judah sends it up and high. Up in a step. Sends it down to the center. That's Tucker with it. Tucker makes a few moves, looking for a lane. Check down here. He tumbles over, and Steamboat will recover the ground ball. A big, hard check. That one will be a flag here. We've got 7 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Middle Park will be a man down for the next 30. And that they're following that tumble from Tucker, a check to the head and a cross check. I think the check to the head is what he called. So Middle Park will be down here for a minute. In the box is not a good situation to be in, especially with only a few minutes left to go in this game, down a goal. It's never over until the clock shows 0, though. Steamboat now with it. Taking their time. On the outside of the box. He'll take a shot now with that long pole. Good save by Rocco. He really likes to let it rip. Rocco now will make this breakout. Not quite. Ball ends back in Steamboat sticks. And that pass goes off a stick, but is collected by Steamboat. They maintain their possession. And another shot from up top. Another good save by Rocco. He's had several here in this sequence. And now he will go 2 to break it out. That's Rowan McNeil on that far side. He'll send it up top to Judah. Doesn't quite hit its target. So a shot off the ground. Picked up the ground ball from Steamboat. Bounce shot and a goal. We won't be looking at that one again. But Steamboat will lead here by 2 goals. 6-4. 6 minutes, 14 seconds to go in the game. And Middle Park looking to get things turned around quickly. This is Sal to take the face off. And so Sal receiving some help there from Toby Rayburn on that left side. Ball squirts out for Steamboat. It stays down for a brief second before Steamboat recovers. They now have the ball on that far side. He moves around to spend some time with it, looking to move it into the box here. And it finds it. Steamboat holding on here. And they maintain the possession, even strength. Sends it up top over the shoulder here, ground ball. Goes to be picked up by Rocco. Can't quite enter the crease to grab it. So Rocco will be safe to pick up the ground ball. He will send it up to, that is Jacob Trail, I believe, fighting for it. No, that's Tucker Hobson. He'll tap a guy on the head, but no flag. Steamboat does take the ball here, though, the other way. A little bit more head contact. Steamboat comes out with the ball. So them now sending it down behind the box. 5 minutes to go here. Over and across. Steamboat with the ball up top. A good passing play there, but the shot can't quite go. Steamboat, however, able to collect it behind with no whistle. So they will maintain possession here. Another shot driving from the center from Steamboat goes wide. Steamboat now holding possession. 4 minutes to go. Good shot there. Steamboat here will have possession up at the top of the box, and he'll take his time with it. Now sends it over. Middle Park holding that defensive unit. Finds a lane in the center, though. Gives him the space, and he'll take it. Steamboat now starting to run away with this one. They lead 7-4. Middle Park looking to stop the floodgates, turn it around, and generate some offense here. Only 3 minutes, 53 seconds left in the game. So this will be Zach Becker switching out for the face-off man. Finn Mullane, number 8, on that short side, will run in to help. Zeus will battle for this face-off, gets it sent right back into the stick of Finn. Will toss it up, but can't recover the pass. Drops shoe there on offense. Ball pops up in the air. A little bit more helmet contact. This time a flag down on the field. Steamboat picks it up here and the whistle's blown, so he's going to head to the box for some head contact. 3 minutes, 26 to go. Middle Park will be man up here, looking to generate some offense as the time ticks down. All right, so Middle Park there at the top right-hand side of your screen, passing around and down. Hayden St. Germain with it. He'll send it down to Finn. Finn back to Hayden. Back over, that's Toby, who will send it back down. Good ball movement from Middle Park here, just looking for that lane. He finds Zach. Shoots it to the center and goal. Goal and a nice one, finds the center. Now Middle Park trailing by 2. 5-7, nice goal there. So now trotting back to face off, 3 minutes left to go. This time it's Jacob Trail to take the face off. Sal with the ball, stick checked out. Timeout off in time. So he gets the timeout before he loses the ball. Now, John Vella will have a chance to give one of his one-of-a-kind team speeches here as Middle Park trails with only a few minutes left to go in the contest. We'll have a chance here to take another look at this one. That's just a nice pass from Zach sent into Fletcher in the goal. And it's a good one to have as you trail. The only question is, can they catch up with only a few minutes left here? That was Middle Park's ball there on the timeout in their offensive zone. So we will start with it. It's ball in the stick of Finn Mullane. He'll make a spin there, trying to find the center, making something happen quickly. He dumps it out down low, and the ball is on the ground. This one will roll out of bounds in the favor of purple. So we will have it here again on that far side. Only 2.5 minutes to go. Finn Mullane driving down the side. He'll wheel it around behind, trying to make a move to the center. And he gets in tight. Holds onto the ball, though. Doesn't take his shot. Take it back up to the top of the box. Now he'll send it over to Tucker. Again, just looking for the shot here, trying to close this gap. Tucker wheels around behind. Stays with the ball. Ball checked out of his stick. He's shoved into the crease. No penalty there, but it will head the other way for Steamboat. Now they will possess in a little odd man rush here. Sent up quick. Some good passing there up until that last one, and it goes out of bounds. Minute 36 here to go. So this will be Middle Park's ball. Whistle blown here. Tucker now trots out to this far side. It'll be Middle Park with it. Steamboat intercepts that pass. Now they're headed up the other way. Takes a couple of stick checks, but holds on. Now Steamboat's trying to kill clock. Middle Park looking hard here for possession. Sends it out to the outside. Gonna chase down, gets the stick on the stick-on-stick contact. Again, calling for pressure. Whistle blown, that's gonna be Purple's ball. And they've only got a few seconds to make some magic happen here before time runs out. Rocco now. Break out to Eli. Eli will have to send it back. Doesn't quite have it there. Rocco now stepping out of his net. He'll sends it up. A nice catch by Zach. He'll try to find Judah, but he can't. Now ball headed the other way for Steamboat. Steamboat on another odd man rush. They'll find the ball in front. A shot. Good save by Rocco. Won't quite do it. Now this pass from Rocco goes off of a Steamboat stick. Middle Park can't recover. Now Steamboat with the ball. Checked out. And it'll roll on the ground. Only a few seconds left here. Thrown down. And that will do it for this one. Steamboat will take it 5-7. Go get your goaltender. Great game from him. Let's take a look at another save here. Several, in fact, great plays and great saves through this game. Some great goals as well. Can't quite stop the floodgates, though, at the end there. And so this will be a Steamboat win. Middle Park JV now drops to 1-3. And that will be all for me tonight. Thank you again, and I'll extend that thank you from the Middle Park lacrosse team to everybody who supports this program. Everything from bringing snacks to everything else that you parents and everybody does for this team. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see y'all on Saturday for our games against, I'm blanking here. I believe there